Good evening and welcome to Stacy Will's Artistry. I'm Stacy, and tonight I'm going to be doing a 4-cup flip cup on this canvas right here, and using gray and blues and grays with a little bit of aqua green thrown in there just for good measure. All these paints have silicone in them, and I put a little bit at the bottom of the cups for two reasons: because I think it helps with cell formation, and the other reason is because it makes it easy to see when all the paint's drained out of your cups. So practicality is not lost. Yeah, they all have silicone in them, and they're all mixed. They're all Master's Touch or Liquitex Basics, and they're mixed 1 part paint, 1 part white glue, and let's see, do a little one on the end. 5 parts Floetrol with some water to thin. And I've got some embellishments over here that I'm going to use. Maybe this one. Can you see that? Maybe that one. I don't know. I've got a couple of other ones over here too, just some plain stones. I've been trying to show pictures of them after I embellish them. I wait to do that till I resin them, and then I show the ones that I've done. Right here, I think is the only one that I haven't shown y'all. This is the one that was, it was a resin open cup that I tried, and now I have embellished it. I don't know where you can see that best, but maybe you can see it one of those places. Get a look. I thought it turned out pretty. And here's another one. Here's another one that I did. Let's see if y'all can see it better. Up that way, yeah. It's got the dragonfly on it. And so I'm working on those things, but my resin shipment didn't come in, so I'm kind of in a behind state with that. But anyway, let's see what we got here. I don't do base coats all the time anymore. I guess I sort of forgot why we were doing that in the first place. I mean, I know sometimes the cells will leave you with some open canvas there, and if they do, I just replace that. I just fix that. It just seems sort of wasteful always to do them. I mean, on a, I still do it on, of course, an open cup or a swipe, but on these, I just sort of quit doing it, and I haven't had any problems based on it, as long as I have enough paint to cover the canvas, which we'll see. I usually do. I don't know, it just started seeming wasteful, and I couldn't remember why I was doing that, and I think it's just probably because we don't want open canvas, you know, and sometimes the cells do open all the way there, but that can be fixed. And the only other reason I know of that I was doing it is because everybody else was doing it, and that's not ever a really good reason to do anything. So I don't know, I just have decided to try it without it and see. So far, the worst thing that's happened as a result of my trying that is that I've had to put some extra paint in some places where the canvas showed through a couple of times, but I don't mind doing that from time to time. It's a small price to pay for how much paint I'm saving, and I don't know about y'all, but this is, you know, it's not cheap. I try to cut corners when I can, if I can, you know. I don't want it to be at the expense of anything, but I like this. This is pretty. So far, like I said, I haven't had any consequences other than having to patch a few little holes, and so I don't know, that's working all right for me. And that's all I intend to do on here, is say what works for me. I'm not here to give any instructions or tell anybody that my way is the best way or the only right way or anything like that. I just like to paint, and I like to get dirty and make messes, and I like to share what I've picked up, or what, you know, what people have told me that works, and pass things along if I have anything of value to do that with. don't wear gloves on these, but I do have to wipe my hands before hitting all that torch. That's really pretty, I think. And it kind of matches this little deal here. That's kind of pretty. I might end up putting that on it. Kind of matches that. I don't know. We'll see. But I do think that turned out really pretty. I hope y'all think so. I love that Prussian blue. It's a pretty color. I love how deep it is. Those little cells right along in there are really pretty. Yeah, I like this one. I like it a lot. Maybe the prettiest one I've made since I've been sick. Well, I think that turned out really pretty, y'all. I'd like to know what you think. If you will, leave me a comment or, you know, a like or something like that. That would be great. Let me get you down and let y'all see a little closer up. Better view, if I can get to it. I need to organize my room a little bit. But we'll get to that. First, the art. I'll get to that one of these days. Those cells I think are so neat right along in there. Alright, I'll talk about the paints in the description. Try to anyway. And I'll show a picture of this whenever I get it resined and get the embellishments on it, so y'all can see how it actually turned out once it's dry and all fixed up. Thanks for joining me tonight, and please be with me for my next video. There'll be more coming out all the time. And you can check out the ones that are already out there. I've got some on stained glass and resin art and some other painting videos. Please check them out. I'd appreciate the support. Thank you. Have a good night.